Then I went to Stephen A. right off of which is crazy because I used
highway, the joint, yeah,
right off the highway, the East River, right?
New York.
Exactly. One West River, it was East River, and that's where Ghost would sprint a lot. Angela would sprint over there. Ghost would sprint. When you saw Ghost sprinting, always the same harbor. And I remember sitting there coming out of the interview with Stephen A. And then there you are again, Joe, going, oh, and I'm like, I know it's horrible. I'm horrible, Joe, because I want to download with you about so many things. So I need the fans to hear. Joe has asked me to be seated, in this position, speaking to him on this podcast of sorts, what have you, IG Live, whatever you want to frame it or call it. Joe has asked me, that's right. That's right. Joe has asked me for 5 years, four years strong. I took Rotimi to that Rock Nation brunch. I took Rotimi. Bro, that's 4 years ago. It's going on 5 years. We can't count COVID yet because it was like everybody, we mentally forgot about COVID. Like it was almost like it didn't happen, but it did happen in so many ways, George Floyd included. But you have asked me consistently, oh, what's the deal? So to answer your question, the connective tissue I've always had with you, which is why you'll always get me at whatever capacity you need me, is the fact that you and I know not only who we are, but what I love most about you, Joe, is that you know whose you are. You have never lost sight of whose you are. So the only road that I won't fuck with is a road that is so devilishly demonic and goes against that which I have to always remain, which is God, as Nipsey said, many are called, but few are chosen, not by man, by God. So even our reps, our managers, our agents, our publicists, what have you, our entourage of sorts, bro, it doesn't necessarily matter who manufactures a job for you because every job is actually manufactured by God. So I can't go against that, Joe. So if the role is that, let's say devil's advocate, Al Pacino murdered it, but I can't play devil's advocate. That's my answer.
Devil's advocate. I can't play a child molester.
Any of that demonic spirit, I cannot. I cannot.
People who have played, and this is sad because I should know better, but actors that have played child molesters, I don't really like them no more. Like I can be a fan of their acting, and when they play child molesters, I don't even like their acting. Like not a fan.
Yeah. No, you're saying that at that point, there's no way that you can't see the character, right? At that point, there's no way you can't separate. You can't separate.
Yeah. From the character. And you're absolutely right. You know what, Omari, you're so brilliant because I asked myself today, I was in the house, I said, yo, you know what? I do this show every day, Monday through Friday. I said, I wonder if the people hear me praying to God every day. No, every single day. We will not shut off this phone or this show without talking about how great God is.
It's a problem if we do. I wore this for you, Joe. I wore it for you. I wore it for DMX. How did we have people say you go outside, you look at an ocean, you look at a mountain, you look at a beautiful act being done, which only gets a blurb on the news, on the nightly news. It is very hard to watch, whether fans are watching from the projects right now with their phones huddled in a corner going, I really fuck with Joe. Maybe I like Omari even more now. Or whether it's somebody in the freaking White House, whatever respectively White House they're in. The reality is, if you wonder whether God exists by looking at mountains or oceans or good deeds that are, again, relegated to a 5-second blurb at the end of every nightly news, respective to all over this globe, all of our fans that are beyond here included, bro, when you look at a DMX, Joe, you go, God is so good that he literally made a pastor a rapper. I actually don't think it's vice versa. I don't think he made a rapper a pastor. I think he made a pastor a rapper and thought, you know what? The beautiful genre of rap that a lot of people of ancestral proportion, whether they be colored brown or black or not, Joe, you and I are of the minority cloak and cloth. They might be white people who are older by 40 years to you and I. Maybe they did not fuck with hip hop. But brother, not only is it a test of time that has remained, It is a $3 billion business. You don't think that God on purpose thought, I don't necessarily know if the local pastor or even the bigger magnanimous pastor can reach the people with the pulpit the way that this DMX can reach the people with his microphone. Bro, that's God. That's God. That's what made DMX what he was.
Let me tell you something. I was supposed to die 30 times in my life. I know it's God. I watch bullets go like this and make a U-turn. Like I've been in shit that don't make sense. Like that, and the only thing God ain't do is say, "Yo, what's up, Joe? I'm Jesus, man. What's
That's
good?"
it. That's it.
Other than that, bro, my life is a soap.
But you know what though? Joe? Sometimes he even does that. I didn't have a good day, bro. It wasn't a good day. You know me. I ain't into the fake full. I'm not that dude. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have a great day. But you know what's ironic? As soon as I stopped to think, God, I just need some help. Jay always says new levels, new devils. And Joe would say, you know what, you are leveling up a bit. Finally, the world is starting to not only embrace that you are that which people thought for eons ago that you were. Not only are people starting to understand that which all of the elder statesmen, the